Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kadek from Medan State University. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Almighty God. It is because of Him we are all able to attend this competition. Secondly, may salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, who had brought us from the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. And last but not least, I would like to thank the judges for giving me this very special opportunity to compete in this competition. You are Gen Z, I am Gen Z, and we are the agent of change of Indonesia. Indonesia has an enormous amount of Gen Z's potential. This potential is supported by the large number of productive age that are available. This makes Indonesia in the middle of a period of receiving a demographic bonus. This potential that Indonesia has must be optimally utilized by being accompanied by existing digital technology. The synergy between Gen Z and digital technology will lead to various innovation and creation that are useful to support Indonesia's progress, especially in preserving local wisdom and introducing Indonesian culture to the world. Indonesia is known for its cultural and environmental diversity. However, as time develops, with increasingly technological advancement, the cultural and environmental in Indonesia is slowly being forgotten by the surrounding community. That's why the role of the young generation in preserving regional culture is very, very important. Considering that regional culture is a culture that has been passed down from generation to generation. That's why the role of the young generation to preserve this cultural heritage and environmental will not be defeated by the era of globalization and is not replaced by foreign cultural cultures. So, this is what causes the need for several ways to preserve it. The first role, we as Gen Z, as the agent of change, we must have a sense of pride in our own culture and environment. And don't forget to respect the local wisdom of other cultures. Secondly, prevented our cultures from being recognized by other countries. Indonesia has a lot of cultural heritage and environmental diversity that should be well maintained. For this reason, we as Gen Z must maintain and defend our culture and environment so that it's not taken over by foreign parties. This effort can be made by promoting a cultural exhibition of local wisdom with technological advancement, or carry out in certain areas so that people still recognize the diversity of indigenous Indonesian culture. And the third role, we as Gen Z, we can play an active role here, introducing Indonesian culture through social media. Yes, nowadays a lot of people using social media. Even this is the important part of our life. Social media is an important thing of our life because a lot of people nowadays seek an information using social media or simply self-actualize using social media. That's why don't left behind. Create an interesting content about your culture, document it professionally, and use several languages between Indonesian and foreign languages to expand your content. And last but not least, improve the human resources in advancing local culture, such as improve your skills, abilities, and attitudes. Don't forget attitudes. So, the cultural preservation efforts in Indonesia can be more advanced and developed. And remember, we as Gen Z should be at the front line involved in advancing Indonesian culture. We can play an active role by attending a series of cultural events and participate in realizing a strong and integrated culture for a better Indonesia. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Cheers.